Where are we? How did the search for Sheba turn out? We were unable to find any sign of her. The seas are too rough to search. Oh, we must have told them everything. And there's no sign of her on land. Toby is responsible for Sheba's fate. No apology can reflect the sorrow I feel at your loss, Faran. All we can do for Sheba now is hope. But tell me, what's of Jenna and the others? The same. We searched all over, but they're nowhere to be found. The ground tore apart from the shock of the lighthouse and the ship. Apparently, everything at Idejima, including the ship, was swept away. So Idejima itself was washed out to sea? That's what it sounds like. Incredible. Then the cave too has been flooded. But we think Jenna and the others are still alive. They may have been washed out to sea with Idejima. We have decided to continue searching for Jenna. Haven't we, Isaac? Mm-hmm. Do not worry about Sheba. I just hope you are able to find Jenna. We will find Sheba without fail. Sheba has been in dangerous situations before and lived. But this time, I believe it was nothing short of a miracle. Who knew the sea would rise up to the lighthouse just as she fell? Can you really call that a miracle? Do you think it was just good luck? You never know. Let's call it mere coincidence for now. Nothing is coincidental when it comes to this child. Excuse me. So you believe Sheba survived? Yes, I am sure of it. Just because Sheba was an adept? It is possible. An adept. What is that? Oh boy. Well, it's someone with abilities like theirs. Isaac, you and your friends are truly amazing! You were able to enter the ancient ruins and get to Venus Lighthouse. But Sheba was different. She couldn't enter the ruins. That's just because Sheba's abilities are different from theirs. No matter how many times I explain that to Faran, he doesn't get it. Garrett, don't be rude. Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk. We've got to go. That's right, I didn't mean to keep you. That didn't come out right. We mean that while we're talking, Jenna and the others are lost at sea. I understand your desire to leave as soon as possible. The seas have been very rough since the beacon was lit. Be careful. You too. Farewell. Take care and farewell. Thank you very much. I hope your search for Sheba yields success. Please wait for me outside Faran's house. I wish to speak with you. Yeah, boy. So, outside Faran's house, huh? Where are you going, Isaac? I heard him ask us to wait. Did you forget? Yep. You're going to need to work on your memory, Isaac. We can delay our departure a little longer. Let's wait. Thank you for waiting for me. As you no doubt have guessed, I need to speak with you about Lemuria. Yes, the island of the ancients far out to sea. When you could not find Jenna, you returned to Venus Lighthouse. Right? Yeah, the base of the lighthouse was flooded, so we couldn't get out. And that's when you gazed out to sea as you promised Bobby you would. Yes, and we saw an area wrapped in mist. I remember how Bobby said Lemuria was always covered in mist. What exactly happened between the lighthouse and now? I'm not sure, but I'm beginning to think that maybe Lemuria. If it is, then Bobby's life could be saved? Yes. Then I guess we have no choice but to go. Well, probably. Good. Then it's settled. I'll make arrangements for you to leave at once. But we have to find Jenna first. That is the other reason I wanted to see you. To give you this. The Black Orb. Oh, isn't that... Mm-hmm. You'll need it to sail Bobby's ship. I thought the ship we saw at Idejima was Bobby's. His ship is here in Olivero. Really? So the ship at the peninsula was Ultraris's ship? Probably. Perhaps. But we have no way of finding that out now. Yes, they're gone. And they're not coming back, I hope. But now we can sail the ship of the ancients. It certainly will aid us in our search for Jenna. Bobby told me the ship of the ancients is an incredible vessel. It will make your search for Jenna easier. We appreciate it. But I want you to find Lemuria as soon as possible. We promised Bobby we would find Lemuria. We will not fail him. Hopefully you still have some of that drought left. The ship is docked at the edge of town. You will know it when you see it. Farewell, and bring back news of Lemuria! We'll try. Right on, Isaac. We finally get to see the ocean. To sea we go. It's time to depart. Alright, first off... Oh, cool. I'll also let you in if you showed up. The door's open. Thank you. Wait, this is the way to go? Okay, surely there's a way to get to that gin. That doesn't involve me spamming reveal. No, I don't think it's really worth it. Well... Well, that's good. Wait, really? What do you call this? I think you're already regaining PP. The curse has been removed from heaven. Just so that all curse gear has been removed. Are you kidding me? Oh, so that's what the curse does. Well, that was a voice of 278 gold. I really should have had it equipped earlier. Oh well. I'm not getting to that din, am I? No, I'm not. Well. There's no use worrying about it, I suppose. Honestly, it'd only go into Isaac anyways, and hope you have more fire. Yeah, I'm just gonna call this here. I'll be back to recording this later. Okay, it's been a few days, and I think I have calmed down enough from... well, you know. So anyway... I needs to use an item here. Isaac uses Black Orb. Admittedly, I like how you could faintly see the boat underwater. It looks like it's finally time to leave Gondolin. It's so strange. We've been traveling for so long, and yet it feels like we've only just begun. Now that I think about it, so many things have happened. Don't tell me I'm closing in on the end of the game already. But our journey will be over as soon as we find Jenna, right? Not necessarily, man. What did you say? Our next journey? What journey is that? I don't think he's talking about the sequel. You didn't forget, did you, Garrett? I promised to Bobby. Oh yeah, there's that too. Oh, Lemuria! I wonder what kind of place Lemuria is. Oh, who knows? We have to find Jenna before going to Lemuria, don't we? Preferably. Yeah, that's important. At any rate, this will be our first time on the ocean. So this is the ocean Kraden wanted me to see. Most likely. The seas are very rough. Do you think we'll be okay? Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. Knock on wood. This is a Lemurian ship. We'll be fine. That too. Well, shall we then? To sea. Jenna is waiting for us. Only a slight hesitation there. It's safe to say that we are most definitely moving. Wait, what? What? Are you for real? That's... What? What? Huh? What? What? Huh? You mean to tell me that... What the... Was it final... Was the Dragon Fusion thing surely the final boss? What? Huh? Really? I mean, that would explain why the sequel to this game was released so darn soon. Well... My future self will have the release dates on the screen right about here. At least on the original hardware. But yeah, I think the sequel to this game came out like a year after the original. I don't know the exact timeline, however, not off the top of my head. But... Really? Yeah, let me collect my thoughts here. At the beginning of the game, they make a bit of a stink on how there are 4 light towers that can't be, or that shouldn't be lit. And thus far, 2 of them were. I mean, sure, we killed off the 2 evil characters, Satros and Minardi. Even after they fused together, I still don't know if I truly had to defeat them or no, and I wanted to take no chances, admittedly. And sure, I will admit I skipped over a few journeys. I mean, Isaac didn't even have 4. Everyone else did. But not Isaac. And he was the first character. But despite all that, that was seriously the end of the game? I mean, I guess that's one way to set up for a sequel. Ay. Surely there's something else after this. There's bound to be. I mean, sure, yeah. You cannot resume your adventure with this data. Carefreaker is a place to save your data. Let's do this one. Let's face it, I'm the only one that uses my own Nintendo Switch. That's an island. Oh, Kraden. How long will this island continue to drift? Drifting island? I don't know. I wish you could tell me. Wait. Sorry, that didn't register. I don't know. I wish you could tell me. Sheesh, you're no help in times like this. Hey, I'm hungry. You're alive. How can you think about food? I just said, he's hungry. You gotta eat, you know. I wonder what happened to my brother. He's fine. I can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus Beacon. Don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right? You are so cranky today, Jenna. He's probably hungry as well. Well, I suppose you must be worried about Felix. Isaac and his friends must have been nearby, too. They probably were. I miss them. Isaac, Felix. Hi there. There is something I wish to show you. Walk this way. I guess I have plenty of energy to spare then. Felix! Sheba! Felix, Sheba. Oh, Felix is okay. They're alive! They're alive! What is it? What is this? Alex, what happened? Well, funny story that he probably doesn't know about. To be continued. Okay. Let's see what happens. I can't even go down? Seriously? I can hear it too. Fish! So... I guess this is the end of the series. Or this game anyways. Can't get that genie up there. Although at this point there's not much point in trying, I guess. Can't even go past the sign. Yeah, let me try something. The resetting was a something. Yeah, I can't even select the clear data. I can select to erase it. I can select it to copy it. Don't know what that's about. So yeah, the end of the series. I'm gonna go out to the map. I can't even leave the town! I can't leave the town! Why? Guess this is the game's way of saying, yeah, you beat the final boss, there's no point in going back. I mean, I've got some, well, okay, some notable suspend points. But yeah, I can't go back to the desert on my main save at all. I can't go to Loompa. Oh, and this, I don't even know if I could, even on the original Golden Sun. Can't go to Loompa to try and save, Ivan's Master at all. I'm just pulling up the regular game now. Or my regular, data. Good thing I made multiples, right? That's actually good to know. I suppose it'd be a real kick in the nuts if what I did just, erased my progress in fighting the final boss. It's kind of, yeah, it's a disappointing that I can't even go out to finish what I started earlier. I can't fight those two desert lizards. Like I said, can't see if I can get into Loompa at all. I think that's everything I might have skipped. Well, I can point out at least 2 gems that I can't get. Or many more. Although that one up there, I suppose if I look it up right now, I suppose I could at least show that off. 1 second. Okay, found it. To reach it, players must climb the ladder in the weapon and armor shop, and walk along the city walls before jumping onto the end's roof. Wait, really? Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me it was that simple this whole time! This is... You know, that's not even surprising. You saw how I fought the final boss. Bit of a roundabout way of collecting this Ginny, but here we go. It's something. Welcome, Torch. Well, so we got that going for us, which is nice. You know, I might as well just set them. Why not? What does Torch do? Enter defense with a melting blast. That might come in handy too. Might have. Well, as long as I'm running back, might as well give my thoughts on the game. I'm glad I played through it, honestly. Despite all my complaining and moaning and eventually, ditching my vow to not use the Nintendo Switch Online feature of rewinding. The whole time I will admit I've been using suspend points. But, I promise, I purely use that just for ease of saving and loading, just to get back into recording sessions. Graphics are, well, it's a blown up Game Boy Advance game. It's going to look like this, naturally. And something I could overlook. start off as being fun and real neat. It looked pretty cool too for the hardware. But given how excessive the battles started to become after a point, it kinda got old. There was a lot of gameplay footage that I cut out purely because there were battles that I'd fought before. Essentially, unique enemies. I mean, heck, I think there's only one enemy type that I fought and never defeated. And now I can't even go back to fight it. The game will not let me. I didn't realize until a little too late just what all the Jin were capable of. That's my own fault for not taking the time to read and experiment. The story just ends. It's a good story, don't get me wrong. The game just feels like it is trying and build up to something, to what can be a great, satisfying conclusion. I can't believe I just used that word. But just on the ending, it feels like a cliffhanger. That's why this is a standalone episode, because it's how I played this game. I'm not tacking on this bit onto the previous episode just to make it one long finale. Yes, I suppose it is kind of cruel to say, hey, it was a disappointing surprise to me. It's gonna be a disappointing surprise to you too. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure at least someone, if anyone was actually watching this, has already played through the game. And they saw this coming a mile away. At least they're entertained. I hope. The music is nice. Sound effects make sense. The controls are mostly pretty good. Using the synergy outside battle kind of felt a bit wonky at times. But nothing too deteriorating, really. Honestly, my biggest gripe is that some of these characters stand in the way. Like, there were a couple of NPCs that I would raise my voice at. I mean, probably saw it happen. Yeah, they're just standing in the way. Like, if I want to examine this obelisk, this little girl's in the way. But now that I want to leave, she's still in the way, or she was in the way for a little bit, and I had to kind of sort of push her. Actually, let me take a look at something. So I did mention a couple episodes ago that I don't know if I'm going to play the sequel. Ooh, an item down here. I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, that's a lie. Boosts Earth Power critical hits? I really should have done more exploring in this town. It's my own fault. I mean, it's kind of how I was playing Pizza Tower. But yeah, back to what I was saying earlier, I don't think I'm going to be playing Lost Age. At least, not immediately. I do want to see where the story is going, but at the same time, I feel like I need to take a break from this game. Plus, there's a couple other games that I do want to play. One I'm kind of slacking off in trying to improve in Splatoon. Although I think I'm approaching my personal skill ceiling in that. I'm being honest here. And two, there's another RPG that I've really been wanting to play for a while. And honestly, I'm probably gonna do a recording session of that as well. But I like this game, I truly do. Yeah, it was frustrating and it was getting really hard. In hindsight, it makes more sense, because at the end of the game, the enemies are going to be really strong. You're going to have an admittedly badass final boss. If the adventure were going to continue after that, I don't know how that Dragon Fusion boss is going to be topped. So I guess creating a sequel makes sense. It just might be a while before I actually get to play it. Actually, if there is anyone who actually watches the series, let me know what you think. So I am a big proponent of people playing these games for themselves. If you want to play or do the extra bit for Nintendo Switch Online, which admittedly I am, and just playing Game Boy Advance games. Okay, so quite a few at the very least to choose from. Yeah, I mean, yes, Golden Sun can be played in different languages. It's gonna be a while before we get to Lost Days. Yeah, there's quite a few. I think Nintendo will eventually release more. Eventually. But yeah, at this point I'm just faffing about. That's it for Golden Sun. But seriously, if there's anyone who actually watches this, let me know what you think about the game. You know, if you want to see the sequel sooner rather than later. Like I said, for now, I'm gonna finish editing these videos, because I've yet to edit the previous episode. The episode before that I have edited at this point. The previous episode, not yet. But I'm getting there. So, that's it. My name is Vargazix, and I thank you for your time.